Hola todos! Hi everyone and welcome to our second Spanish lesson. So this week we are going to be learning 5 new words and they are going to be different colours. So last week we revisited the 7 different animals that we already know just to build our confidence up really and get us back into learning Spanish. So we're going to very quickly revise those and then we're going to move on to learning some new vocabulary. So I'm going to show you a word, a written word. I would like you to show me the symbol that we use, the sign for that animal, okay? So if I showed you this, what does it mean? What animal is it? You can either do the sign or you can just shout out what animal it is in English. It's completely up to you. Okay, so what animal was that? It was a mouse. What animal is this? How would I say this in English? What is it? It's a tortoise. Well done. What animal is this? So if you're going like this, what animal is that? Well done if you said dog. What animal is this? How would we say this in English? What does it mean? Who can translate it? Well done if you are saying it is a cat. Un gato is a cat. Well done. What does this mean in English? This is the one that we always forget. What does it mean? What animal is it? Well done if you said it is a pig. Un cerdo. This one is one of my favourites. We do this with a silly voice, don't we? Can you remember what it is? Un conejo is a rabbit. Muy bien. And this one, it was una serpiente, which means a snake. Well done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start by learning the words for 5 colours. Okay, so you need to mirar, look, escuchar, listen, and repetir, repeat. Red, rojo. You say it, rojo. Rojo. Make sure you roll your R's like this. Rojo. Rojo. Yellow. Amarillo. Amarillo. And if you look, my flag is rojo and amarillo. Red and yellow. Amarillo. Green is verde. You say it, verde. Verde. So far we've had rojo, amarillo, and verde. The next one, naranja. Orange is naranja. Naranja. And just the same as in English, the colour orange and the fruit orange have the same word in Spanish too. Naranja. And the last colour I'm going to teach you today is blue, and it is azul. You say it, azul. Azul. Naranja. Verde. Amarillo. Rojo. What colour is this? Is it azul or is it verde? ¿Qué color? ¿Azul o verde? Muy bien, verde. ¿Qué colores? ¿Amarillo o rojo? ¿Amarillo o rojo? Rojo, muy bien. Is this naranja or azul? Naranja or azul? Azul. Muy bien. Is this naranja or rojo? Naranja or rojo? Just holding it in some different lights so you can see. Naranja or rojo? It's naranja. Is this verde, azul, or amarillo? Which one is it? Verde, azul, or amarillo? Well done, it's amarillo. Okay, so I'm very quickly going to put the colour past the camera, see if you can shout out what colour it is. It was azul. ¿Qué colores? What colour is it now? Verde. Well done. Verde. ¿Qué colores? What colour is this? Was it verde or was it rojo? It was rojo. Muy bien. So that's us revising some words for our colours, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to play a couple of games. Okay, so for this, you might need to get up and move around a little bit, okay? I'm just warning you now. Okay, so we've just done the mirad, escuchad, and repetir part of the lesson where we are learning the new vocabulary. So I'm going to show you how these words are written because when we learn a language, it's not just about being able to speak, we need to also be able to listen and understand, read and write as well. So if you have a look then, I've got the words that are written down in each circle which mean that colour. So rojo is red, amarillo is yellow, verde is green, azul is blue, and naranja is orange. Now I just want to draw your attention to the spellings and the sounds because as in all languages, different sounds are written differently. So if you look at rojo, the red, you'll notice that rojo is spelled R-O-J-O, but we don't pronounce it how we would in English, rojo. That wouldn't sound right, would it? So you need to understand then that the J in Spanish makes a sound, okay? Rojo. So J makes a sound. And it's the same if you look at naranja. Escuchad, listen carefully. Rojo, naranja. So we know that J makes a sound. And this is all part of learning the phonics of a language. Okay? So amarillo. Which letters can you see don't make the sound that we would think that they would make in English? Which letters don't make the same sound as English? Look at the word and listen as I say it. Amarillo. Well done if you've noticed then that the L, the double L, doesn't make a L sound like it does in English. It makes a Y sound. Amarillo. You say it. Amarillo. Muy bien. Look at the green one. It says verde. We don't say verde. In Spain, we say verde. The V makes a B sound, more like a B. Verde. And finally, azul. Which letter doesn't sound the same as we pronounce it in English? Listen carefully again. Azul. Which letter doesn't have the same sound as in English? Well done. It's the Z. Azul. The Z makes more of a TH sound, a sound. You do it. Azul. So we're going to play a game now. So you need to be sitting comfortably. I'm going to call out a colour. You need to touch the part of your screen that is showing that colour. Okay, so if I call rojo, touch the red circle. Okay? All right, then let's start. Amarillo. Azul. Verde. Rojo. Amarillo. Naranja. Azul. Verde. Rojo. Rojo. Amarillo. Azul. Verde. Naranja. azul, verde, amarillo, naranja. What was the last colour that you were touching? Well done if you were pointing or had your finger on the orange circle. Now then, what I'd like you to do is I'm going to ask you to buscar algo. So look for something, or find something, and I'm going to call a colour. Okay, you need to find something in the room that is the same colour. So if I said to you, for example, find something naranja, you'd run around, have a quick look. Oh, naranja. Okay? And if I said to you, find something that is amarillo, have a quick run around, find something, could be a toy, could be a crayon, could be anything, a cup. Okay? If I say amarillo, you need to find something that is yellow. Okay? Are you ready? Buscar algo azul. So find something that is azul. And the best part about watching this after the lesson is if you want to, you can pause this while you go and find something. So you're looking for something azul. Did you find something azul? I did. My cup is azul. Well, mainly azul. Okay, buscar algo amarillo. So if you need to, put this on pause while you go and find something amarillo. So I've got my amarillo thing that I found. Find me something that is verde. Find me something that is verde. Remember, you can pause this while you go and look. Did you find something verde? I did. I've raided my children's toy box and I found a green plate. Verde. Can you find something that is rojo? Can you find something that is rojo? Did you find something rojo? I found this. Rojo. This is my son's Spider-Man mask. Rojo. And can you find something for me that is naranja? Find me something naranja. I found this. Naranja. An orange cup. Okay, muy bien. We're going to move on now to the next part of our lesson, which is the thinking part. So I've got all 5 circles, which are all the different colours, but the words are all mixed up. Can you correct the colour words so that they are in the correct colour circle? So if you have a look at the red circle, it says verde. But we don't say verde for red in Spanish, do we? How do we say red in Spanish? What colour is verde? Where should verde be? In which circle? So again, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. You can pause it if you want to. And you can match all the colours up to the right circle. Okay, so just take a few moments to do that. So we've got verde, rojo, azul, naranja, and amarillo, but they're all mixed up. Which circle should they go in? Okay, and when you're ready, you can unpause and we'll have a look at the answers. So, rojo is red, amarillo is yellow, verde is green, azul is blue, and naranja is orange. Well done. I'd like you now to listen to the following song about colours. I want you to think about what's the same and what's different. Okay, so listen carefully. You're going to hear lots and lots of different colours. Okay, some of the colours that we've done today, some of the colours you haven't learned yet, so don't worry, we're only focusing on the words for blue, red, green, yellow, and orange. Now, there's something different about one of these words. I wonder if you could tell me what it is. Okay, listen carefully.
Los colores, the colors, los colores. Red es rojo, blue es azul, yellow es amarillo, verde, verde, green. Black es negro, black es negro. Blanco es white, blanco es white. Purple es morado, purple es morado. Brown café, brown café. Pink es rosa, pink es rosa. Gris es gray, gris es gray. Anaranjado es orange, anaranjado es orange. Shout hooray, hooray, shout hooray, hooray.
Okay, did you hear a word that was different? I'm going to call out the words in Spanish. Thumbs up if that was the word that was different. Was it rojo? Was rojo different? No. Was azul different? No. Was verde different? What about amarillo? No, that was the same as well. What about naranja? Well done. Naranja was different, and naranja was called anaranjado. Do you know why? Okay, I'll tell you why. In Spanish, it's not just a language that's spoken in Spain. Spanish is spoken in 22 other countries around the world. Now, many of these countries are in South America, and the same as in English and American, they have different words for different things. The same as we might say nappy here, they would say diaper in America, or we would say pavement and they would call it the sidewalk. Okay, the same thing happens in Spanish. In Spain, they have the word naranja for the colour orange. In Latin America, they use the word anaranjado. Okay, so some words will be different depending on what part of the world Spanish is spoken. So let's move on to the next slide. So this is our thinking and kind of explaining task. Okay, so in Spanish, adjectives follow the object that they are describing. So that means that in Spanish, when we talk about a thing, for instance, a dog, if you want to describe it using an adjective to say what colour it is, for instance, we have to pay attention to a specific rule. In English, we would say an orange dog. The colour goes before the name of the thing that we are describing, in this case, the dog. In Spanish, we don't do that. In Spanish, the adjective, the describing word, which in this case is the colour, goes after the thing that it's describing. So it goes after the noun. So in English, we would say an orange dog. But in Spanish, we would say un perro naranja. So the colour goes after the dog. Okay? So a red cat would be un gato rojo. A red cat. It's literally saying a cat red. Okay, so think about it that way. You're just putting the colour after the thing you are talking about, the noun. So an orange dog, un perro naranja. A red cat, un gato rojo. A green mouse, un ratón verde. Okay, do you get it? So what I'd like you to do is have a look and think about how you would say the following 4 phrases. How would I say a red mouse? You know the word for a mouse, so you need to find the word for red and put it on the end. How would I say a yellow pig? So you should know the word for pig, and remember you put the word for yellow after pig. A blue rabbit. You know the word for rabbit. Rabbit is the noun, it's the thing you are talking about, and we are describing it. We are saying it is blue. So the colour, which is the adjective, needs to go after the word rabbit. And how would I say a green snake? So I'd literally have to say a snake green. So let's move on to the answers then. Remember that in Spanish, the adjective has to follow the noun, which means it goes after. So how would I say a red mouse? I would say un ratón rojo. How would I say a yellow pig? I'd say un cerdo amarillo. A blue rabbit, un conejo azul. a green snake. Una serpiente verde. Okay, give yourselves a clap for that because that's quite a difficult thing to understand because we don't have that in our language. We obviously say the noun first, the noun after the adjective. So we describe the thing first. Okay, but we need to remember that in Spanish, we need to describe afterwards. Okay, so the last thing I'd like you to do then is can you paint, colour or collage an arco iris, a rainbow, and put it up in your window. So just like during the first lockdown, when we all painted our rainbows for the NHS and put them up in our windows, I'd like you to have a go at doing the same thing. And this time I'd like you to label the colours in Spanish. Okay, so where you draw the first part of your arco iris, the first band of your rainbow is red, you can write rojo along it. Where you put orange for the next part of the rainbow, you can write naranja and so on, so that you've labelled all of your colours. Okay, there's a couple of colours there that we haven't done today, but you can use the internet, go onto a bilingual dictionary online to find those colours that you need. Okay, once you've done that, take a photo of your masterpiece in your window, send it into us via Class Dojo or to your class teacher's email, and they will send it to me. Okay, and what I've said to the other children in all the other classes across Key Stage 2 is that we are going to do a raffle, okay, and it's called El Gordo. Okay, and El Gordo is the lottery, and they do it on Christmas Eve in Spain. El Gordo means the big one or the fat one, and it basically is a real big prize, okay, and everybody takes part. So what we're going to do is at the end of the term, I'm going to have collected tickets from you all for sending in work. Okay, so I'm just going to show you now what I showed the other children. So, El Gordo, you'll each get a raffle ticket every time you send back a piece of work. Okay, so if you've been sending work in, your class teachers have been sending it to me. Okay, and every time they send me a piece of work, I put your name onto a raffle ticket and your class, and at the end of the term, I'll do a lucky dip and I'll draw out some names and those children will win prizes. But the only way to win the prizes is for sending in your work. So that's sending in the purple creative tasks at the end of Spanish lessons and for sending back the MFL project work that I set you every week where we study a different country. Okay, so if you're sending those things back in and I'm getting them off your teachers, I'll pop your name onto a ticket and then we can have a raffle at the end of the term. Okay? So, good luck to everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing your work. And I am going to see you and speak to you again next week for lesson 3. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Take care and I'll see you soon. Hasta luego.